Guys, I have gotten so lazy in the mornings, so I started making this little drink, and it is, I woke up 2 seconds ago, so I don't know how I look, but it's almond milk over ice, and the bottom just has one little teeny scoop of this stevia, and instant coffee with hot water, and then you cover instant coffee with hot water and a scoop of that with ice. Then you just pour in the almond milk. Oh, I also put vanilla in it. Oh. So this has been my go-to face wash that I use every morning and every night. Super, super gentle, so if you have really sensitive skin, you'll probably like this. Then, if it is the morning, depending on how dry my skin is or what I'm gonna do, sometimes I will use this toner. It's also pretty gentle. If I am having a lot of redness, I will use this vitamin C serum. I think it's Lilian, yeah. Lilian Naturals. And if my skin is super, super dry, I like to use hyaluronic acid. This is from The Ordinary. A friend of mine gave me this. I have not used a lot of their products, but this one has been pretty good, and you really only need just the teeniest amount, so it lasts a while. Now, if I'm going to be going out right now, I'm using this sunscreen. It is Neutrogena. It's rated pretty well, actually, on the, what do they call it, EWG app. I think it's like a 3 or a 4, which is pretty good. And so far, it's not breaking out my skin, which is great. And I've worn it under makeup without a problem, so that's also great. Now, if you're curious, this is the deodorant that I use. It's not rated well on the EWG app, and I have tried all these natural deodorants, but one of the things I really cannot stand is sweating. And smelling. So, you know, I try to keep it clean where I can, and then other places I don't. This is the moisturizer I've been using every day right now, and it's really nice. It's like a thick cream, and I'm sure that most people would use this like during, this would be great in the winter, but for me, I just have such sensitive, irritated skin that something like this is great for me for in the mornings. If I'm doing a quick routine, I'll just wash my face and throw this on. Honestly, and then I can be ready to go. Now, this one I fell in love with over the winter. This like saved my skin. So I also highly recommend this. This is the extra dry skin one, so there's no scent. The scented one was not a good match for me. So just keep that in mind when you're looking. And this and the La Roche is about, I think it's the exact same amount. Nope, this has a little bit more in it. So the other one's 1.7, and the price is pretty comparable, so you actually get a little bit more when you buy this one. Now, the last thing of my skin routines that I really use is this Lilian Naturals retinol cream, and I will put this on like every other night, sometimes over that vitamin C, sometimes over the hyaluronic acid, but it's pretty gentle. I tried a real retinol, and I'm definitely allergic to it, and my skin could not adjust to it no matter how little of it I used. So that being said, I will show you, let's see, one other thing. I really love this. This almond oil is a great moisturizer. I love it on my face. I love it on my body, especially my legs after I shave them. It is just super gentle. I found oils when I started having all of these allergies and food issues, and it's really been kind of a game changer. You do have to be careful with the sun, with this, and the vitamin C, so that's why sunscreen is so key. Now, yeah, so I think that's a pretty good summary for you. Couple of other things actually are this guy, really good leave-in conditioner that does not irritate me. I like this brand, Carol's Daughter. This is a refresher spray that's also really nice, so you kind of put this in the next day. Sometimes I use it the same day. There's a few Lush products that I really like. There is, which one is this? Yeah, this is the Balm. I love when I tap the product in real life, like it's gonna focus. Jessica, please tap the camera. Yeah, please excuse the mess because I wasn't planning to open my cabinets. But the good news is we still have toilet paper. And one more thing, just because I saw it, is this Nivea cream, which I don't really like. So it's pretty cheap for this gigantic container. You get, what is it, probably like 8 ounces or something, 13.5 ounces. Now it really smells, so I don't like that, but I need moisture on my wrists and my neck, and this is what I've decided to do with this, and I think that is working out pretty well, and the smell doesn't really bother me with that. But I keep saying, oh, that's the last thing, but there's one more thing I'm looking for. Okay, 2 more. So this one I was using, and I have to be honest, this irritates my skin. It burns. If my skin is the slightest bit red, this just bugs me. So I don't even use this at night. I actually typically put this on in the morning if my skin is just feeling extra dry, because it does moisturize, but I hate the burning sensation. For my birthday, my mom gave me this. This moisturizer, well, I'm sure it rates really well on the EWG app. It does not, I don't find it very hydrating. I love the smell of it though, so that makes it worth it to me. Now, I've got a ton of essential oils over here, and I'll just show you a couple of my favorites. Now, I will be clear about this. I just have this cheapo little cute baby diffuser that has lights in it and everything. So you just put a few drops in there a day, but I'll tell you, this brand, now I recommend for essential oils, because I find that they are consistent and I like the quality of them. Now the other one I really like the quality of is this, but Aura Cassia, I think, but they are much pricier. This is 10 milliliters, and you can usually get an ounce of these Now ones versus 10 milliliters, so you know, it's up to you. Now, favorite flavors: lemongrass for sure. And I actually keep one of these diffusers in my classroom, and what I like to pump out is lavender. And occasionally I'll do some eucalyptus with that, and sort of just to sanitize. I also have some tea tree oil, but really my go-tos are lemongrass. I absolutely love this rose one, but the nozzle is all messed up, so I don't use it as often as I would like. This orange jasmine is probably from China, so I never actually use this, but I absolutely love the smell. And it's one that I'm trying to find in a good form. And you can buy all sorts of starter kits to just see what you like. Now this orange, I usually like sweet orange, and I also think that this is fraudulent. I'm pretty sure somebody made this because your oils should not be dark in color. They're usually very clear, especially from this brand, so I think this is fake, which is very, very frustrating because, you know, you spend like 12 bucks on these bottles. But I will say that they last for, I mean, I probably wouldn't buy another one of these for maybe 2 years for certain flavors, but things like lavender, I buy this in really big bottles, and I need to start doing that with the lemongrass because honestly it's my favorite. But there actually is one more thing. There's never just one more thing, is there? Right? I just go on and on. So another thing I do every day, thank you Dr. John Campbell, is my vitamin D. Vitamin D. It's really good for immune system and boosting your immune system and all that good stuff. But while I was on the essential oils, I just remembered that I did not show you this, which every time I get out of the shower, I towel dry my hair and I take a little bit of this rosemary essential oil and I put it sort of in my roots and yeah, basically in all of the roots of my hair, and then I throw my hair up in a bun or something like messy like that, and I honestly let it dry for, you know, air dry most of the way sitting on top of my head. Sometimes I will hit it with a blow dryer around to kind of keep it there, but it gives you some volume and it also just like smells nice. My go-to kind of thing. Also, gentle eye makeup remover. This is a really nice one. Comes with those little cotton pads already soaked, which I find to be very convenient. I will also put a plug in for ketofen fumarate. This stuff, this is really hard one-handed, but yeah, so this is by Alloway. A lot of different brands make it. It's expensive, but I'm telling you, I have had itchy eyes since the day I was born, and ketofen fumarate is my golden standard. I have it in every bag. It is always right next to wherever I'm getting ready. And my other must-have is Systane. It's by Systane, and I buy Systane. I don't buy other brands of this. And it's a lubricant eye drop. It's like a cooling gel for dry eye relief. And it's also a little bit pricey, but I just learned that you can use your Flex account money to buy these things, which is actually really, really awesome, because as I was discussing with the glasses, I really need to spend that money. Now, these guys are pretty good too. Vanacream. Super gentle. When I was on Accutane, they recommended this, and what I find is that my skin gets used to it, so I have to rotate, or I rotate my products, so I'll rotate like that with the almond oil. But that light lotion is good for like the body. I find that it hasn't quite been doing it for my face. My face just needs more. That's why I buy a little bit more expensive products to do that. I'll also say, I'm not wearing this, but this is an old one that I love. This self tanner is really awesome. I'm a super white woman, and it works really nicely actually on my skin and very naturally. I use those little mitts to put it on. Brush cleaner. What else do you guys want to see? Okay, my favorite perfume. I love this stuff. I love it. It makes me feel powerful. Powerful. Ever have an important meeting? Put this on. Got an important phone call? Put this on. You will feel empowered. This one, I think it's Nina Ricci. Yeah. This one's pretty nice too. I'm not crazy about the packaging, but I do like the general scent. Now, you know what? Let's just show you a few more things. This one. Don't care for it. Keep it in the shower though, because I don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to use it up. Same thing with, I'm standing in the shower. This Everclear La Roche-Posay that was highly recommended for cystic acne, because I started having some cystic acne now, like with my periods, and was looking for a treatment. That's why I was trying the retinol too, because that's supposed to be good, and that just wasn't working. So this kind of dries me out, and I'm not crazy about it. I tried it, but I'll use it if I'm having like a really bad breakout. But in general, I feel like it strips my skin too much. Shampoo. Biolage. This stuff is awesome. I really, so hard one-handed, guys. I gotta use my face as a shield. I pretty much don't use conditioner except for those spray-in kinds that I showed you. So, that's that. And then one other thing I thought of, because I've talked a little bit about acne, is, let's see if I can find some, benzoyl peroxide. This is my go-to like treatment. If I'm getting a breakout, I will put this on my skin, and it tends to help it clear up pretty quick. So, I do believe we've made it to the end. Now I haven't, well, no. Okay, Clean Freak. Now, I know this crap is bad for you and bad for your lungs, which concerns me with like all aerosols. But when you're a teacher, some days you need some dry shampoo. And this is the one that I've been using, and I like it. It's unscented. I find it works really well. I spray the can, I flip my head upside down and spray the can upside down, and I find that that gets more product going, and then I kind of work it in with my fingers. Now, I used to love this one, which is just a powder, and you kind of like put it in your scalp, but I'm pretty sure this is cornstarch. Yeah, I mean, it's basically what all these things are. Actually, well, it's rice starch, but, and tapioca starch. Huh. All right. I should try this one again, actually, because I used to love it, and it has a great smell. It smells citrusy because they use a few essential oils in it. And the one Lush that I didn't show you is the styling cream. I just love the smell of their stuff, honestly. It's so nice. And then this is an old love of mine. I only have a travel size, but this is really great to throw in your bag. Just Moroccan hair oil. I usually take it on vacation since it's so teeny, and I just put it into the ends of my hair really and just twist it up. So it's pretty good. Yeah. So, welcome to my product tour. Who knew? I was supposed to do a morning routine, but I don't know. I find it kind of hard to focus unless I'm gonna give you like a, oh, you know what? Well, let me show you. This is one of my, well, I have this cool closet. It goes all the way around here. But I've been trying to build it out. So I got shoes, got my jewelry. I still want to do something better with this. I got my hats, which I've actually been meaning to take this one out so that I have a hat for the porch because it's so sunny here. Anyway, this is where I keep my secret stockpile. So I've got extra toothpaste and floss and deodorant. Buy in bulk, you'll save money. Q-tips, buy them at the dollar store. Extra cotton balls. Tissues, one of my favorite products of all time. Extra Vanna cream. Nail polish remover. These, because Katie ruined my life. And I only, like, honest to God, my favorite color to wear is black, and now my clothes are covered in hair, so it's a real first world problem. But this is the creme de la creme of lip care. So I mentioned that I was on Accutane, and that stuff saved me. They have a sunscreen one, which I love, and I keep that in my car and in my purse. But that particular one there is I wear it every day, put it on every morning. It's super moisturizing, hydrating. I'm ready for the day now. Welcome to my quarantine morning routine. Your suggestion. So in the background, you can hear what I'm watching right now. My kids are virtually graduating. The Thoth Tarot deck. Good morning. You snooze while I yoga? Yeah, you sure do. Thank God it's not 100,000 degrees today. What do you think? It's a nice day, huh? We're gonna go for a walk. He's right. So I woke up with really bad heartburn at like 4 a.m. and I'm making some rice now. Katie's really excited. It's like brunch for her, but I just was making my morning beverage latte with almond milk, and it's got I just wanted to film it like this because it's so pretty, but this one is like turmeric chai matcha latte. So yay, 4 hours of sleep. Sunday brunch. Sauteed spinach with garlic, salt, pepper, lemon juice, and a little olive oil. And then a baked potato that I exploded accidentally in the microwave, but I decided to sort of make a twice baked potato. So there's an exploded potato with a little bit of butter and homemade sour cream mashed in, topped with bacon and just like a little bit of cheddar cheese and another side of bacon, my favorite.